Okay guys, welcome to game number 5 between Unleashed UA and masterleaf. GDI versus Trav this time. Maybe masterleaf used a strike, not sure. We're on Badlands, which is masterleaf's choice, so Unleashed UA will be playing as GDI on the top right hand side of the map here. And that means that masterleaf UA, no, not masterleaf UA, masterleaf UK, or wherever he's from. He's in Spain half the time. I don't know what the abbreviation for Spain is, SN or some crap like that. I don't know. But he is British because he's, if you've ever heard him talk, he's British as hell. But he is playing as Pink, Traveller 59. That's right, we have Flame Dream, of course, did cast this. I probably mentioned that at the start, but he's got a live stream version of that as well if you do want to check it out. But I know a lot of people prefer to watch my cast. Flame Dream gets a little bit distracted in some of those casts there, but we still look forward to the streams as well as the grand final stream. That was good as well. But what is happening in this game here? Did Unleash do anything crazy? No, he's just securing his spikes. masterleaf is just also securing his spikes. He's going for no fast legs, so that's interesting. I mean, masterleaf he's always said, oh, fast legs always the best versus GDI, always open fast legs, and then he doesn't open fast legs, so he's actually going to run back here. The Harvester will actually be able to do some damage there, and he will start picking these guys off. So look at that. That's pretty clutchy. He probably didn't even need to sell the tower, but he will get the scout off, and he's got that tower there now, and the tower should be able to finish off all the rest of the scouts. There you go. But again, he forced some more money out of Unleashed, which is always good. You know, you always want to make sure you force as many scouts and drafts out as possible because it's less money they have later on, especially if they're ecoing, because it's just going to set them back. You know, it's like, wow, you had to draft 3 towers, you know. That's just less harvesters you're going to have if you're going to eco. If you're going to rush, makes sense because you want to block them. But if you make too much of an effort out of that, it's going to be suspicious. It's like, why are you trying so badly to counter scout me? Because there's a rush coming. But nonetheless, we'll have to sit around and see what happens with this match here. Both sides just going to eco. masterleaf just content to expand off this. No aggression in his mind. Again, I think Traveller 59 aggression versus GDI is actually quite good. Because you can keep them very low tech, and you can sometimes force fast airfields out of them, which you can just use gunwalkers later on, and they're just a pain to clean up. But there's a lot of options you can do fighting Traveller 59 with GDI. It's just you need to make sure you have the unit combination at that point in time. You can't get caught out. If you're out of position, you can take so much damage as GDI. You need to really think out your unit combinations. Make sure you've got exactly what you need to engage, because the last thing you want to do is have a bunch of predators stuck out on the map and just disintegrators bust out on them and just cause just massive destruction there. Unleashed UA is moving his MCV. Now this is interesting, he moved it around the top. There's no scouts here from Unleashed, and he will redeploy. What has he got in mind? That's the question. There is a gunwalker here. He should spot that. He should spot that. That is there. Oh my god, is he not going to spot that? Oh my god, he doesn't spot. Oh, he moved a little bit then. Oh my god, poor masterleaf. It is literally right there. It is right there, and there's a tier 2 coming down. He's going to go AP ammo. He's going to go Predator tanks and APCs. To be honest, he doesn't need to go APCs if he's going for this type of push. He can just go. Oh, actually, only left it in his vision. Oh, masterleaf, no masterleaf. Yes, there we go. He doesn't. He can actually see the tower there now, which is a bit of a giveaway. So he really only needs to go for Predator tanks because the AP ammo towers can do all the job if he's going to push. Masterleaf is going for tier 2, tier 1.5. He has fast legs just finished up. He's going for hammerheads here. Hammerheads and what do you call it? Predators are a really good combination. I use this to defeat a lot of players, especially even masterleaf, just because they are good. And look at this complete concave here. But the thing is, it's expensive. It's an expensive strategy, so you need to survive long enough to be able to use it. I can only assume this is going to be a hammerhead coming down, and once it comes down, these disintegrator squads literally cannot fire at it. And he only builds 1. That's interesting. So there you go. There's no gunwalkers here, which means it's hammerhead. No AP ammo either. It should be finishing up pretty soon. He could have even rushed it, maybe destroyed it. That would have been a bit of a gamble though. And he's actually going to turn around now. And I'm not sure what he's doing over there. He's selling off portals. He's trying to go for the MCV. It would have been good if this rifle squad was inside the hammerhead. This is not at all. Actually, he's doing a lot of damage. It's got a laser field on it. He's got AP ammo. AP ammo is done. Oh man, this is going to be a massive defeat here. Massive defeat for masterleaf. He just lost so much stuff then. He lost a ton of stuff. And now Unleashed has a sizable force here, and he's actually even going to cut off the blue harvest, which is really bad. masterleaf does not have an expansion down. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's got nothing. He has literally nothing. He invested everything into that disintegrator push, and that's it. Wow, holy crap. He totally misread that. Oh man, Unleashed just doing crazy stuff, and masterleaf is like, you're not supposed to be doing that, and that just completely caught him off guard, and then he had to commit with disintegrators. Look at the kill death ratio, 20.5. Okay, that's why masterleaf surrendered 0.05. So what can I say? Unleashed doing crazy stuff. Even in these high-octane, high-risk games, he still plays like Unleashed, and that's why people love him. But yeah, he's going to take the lead 3 games to 2. So second time he takes the lead in the series. So yeah, best of 9. He needs 2 more wins to make it to the grand final. Stay tuned, we got game number 6 coming up right now. Okay guys, welcome back to game number 6. That's right, we're up to game number 6. Unleashed UA versus masterleaf. Unleashed has a 3-2 lead in the series, which is really exciting considering masterleaf assumed he was just going to bulldoze him. And that's not how it's playing out. It's the second time Unleashed has taken the lead in the series. And he selected Nod versus Traveler. 59 on Rift. This is a problem. I think masterleaf, and this is the reason why I don't ever pick maps like this in tournaments, because if you pick Rift with your map choice, you're just giving the other player their favorite map. It's like, oh wow, Rift, okay, no worries. Pick a map that they don't play or they haven't played very often. And some people say, oh, I haven't played those maps either. Well, that's your own fault. That's why I pick maps that no one plays on, because I can play on any map. You can put me on a brand new map and I'll play it like a god. Like, I love it. I love playing on a vast range of maps. That's what 0 Hour is all about. Command & Conquer General 0 Hour. People didn't care. You put every map into the quick match. We had like 25 different maps, and everyone had them all selected except for some nubs who just did TD, Tournament Desert all the time. But yeah, every time it was a different map. And I loved it. I loved the fact that the map shaped the game so much. I'm like, all right, cool. Where are the strategic points on this map? Where are the best advantages? Where are the, where can I dig in? Where can I assault from? It's great. And on these maps like Rift, people know the map inside out, so there's no surprises. Where if they don't know the map, then they're going to have a little bit of trouble. So we have shadow teams, and that will cause masterleaf a lot of problems, because he just lost his power plant, which means his war factory is going to be like 1,000,000 years delayed. Did he go for this? He didn't go for what do you call it? Engineers. He didn't go for engineers, but masterleaf should have engineers. He's got one. Oh, the shadow teams may have picked one off. Oh, he's actually going to come back. He's going to have to bring the shadow teams back. So he only went for one shadow squad. So just one shadow squad. They should be flying back because they can move faster. And look at this. Oh, he's going to try to pick it off. Can he get it? No, he can't shoot down there. He's having a bit of trouble. Unleashed UA too focused. So masterleaf will secure one spike. Not sure about the other one. He's got some random scouts up here and here, and he's got shadow teams in there. Oh my god, he had shadow teams in the building. Oh, that's ridiculous. And masterleaf lost everything. Oh no. Oh no, that is not good. I mean, he got a spike, but all his fast lead disintegrators are gone. Those power plants are dangerously close to each other. If he hits them from here or here, he might get both of them. But masterleaf only just constructed his second harvester. And look at, oh, he's actually only constructed his second harvester as well. But this is the thing. He's going to go for a flame rush because he knows that masterleaf won't be expecting it. He has built a disintegrator squad there. That might just be for the shadow teams. And because if a flame tank gets in here, it's going to be 4-2. It is going to be 4-2 if that happens. And I really hope it is a flame tank. I mean, he could go for a reckoner. But the question is it going to be a flame? I think it's going to be a flame tank because he's packing up. He wouldn't pack up. Oh, he's actually going to see it. So masterleaf getting a clutch scout. This is so important. This could be the difference between him winning and losing this game here. So he sees the flame tank and he's like, holy crap, Unleashed has shadowed me, and now he's going to fast flame tank me. I'm not sure where the shadow teams went. Where are they? They're over here. They are still in one piece, which is really good. masterleaf seems to have lost track of them. He's searching for them, but he's not going to locate them. This Seeker tank should be able to spot them, which he will do so now. But again, he's probably got another reactor on his mind here. He's got these guys out here. The Seeker tanks will take damage from gun damage, but I believe the shadow teams do sniper damage. I'm pretty sure they do sniper damage, which is really interesting. So they won't actually do really any damage to the Seeker tanks at all, or not much at least. So they will be making a run for it, and masterleaf once again has lost track of them because they're pretty fast even on the ground. But I'm not sure where the flame tank went. Obviously, Unleashed knows it's been spotted. It's just going to chill. And this is sometimes smart to just leave it in a spot on the map just until masterleaf forgets about it or loses track of it, and then he's got no idea where it is. He might be thinking it's coming from the south now, because if it was coming from the north, he would have seen it by now. Shadow teams down there, they do run into a Seeker tank, which is a little bit unfortunate. He could even go for a Reckoner, ferry engineers down here, and then come back and go for some flame units in there. Raider buggies are coming in. They're going to spot a lot of units here, so the Scorpion tanks as well, not going to really be enjoying seeing that. So masterleaf is on 3-1. Unleashed is still 3-1. He has made it to his expansion though, which is notable. So he's actually got a Reckoner. He has got a Reckoner here. Oh my god, I didn't even realize this. The flame tank is coming in from the top. He's coming from the top. He should be able to get the War Factory. He should be able to get it. He's going to start flaming it down. The Reckoner is going to come from down here. He's getting stuck behind the Shadow Teams. That's not good. That is not good. He does kill that. He doesn't lose the War Factory. He does not lose the War Factory. The Reckoner is going to have to make a run for it. It took so much damage. It took so much damage. Oh, he's going to get the deploy. Is he going to get the deploy? Oh my god, he gets the deploy. That went really badly for Unleashed UA. That could have been so devastating. I did not see the Reckoner there. And he will clean up one Seeker tank. But, wow, that could have gone really bad for Masterleaf. Unleashed UA completely swinging for the ropes here. Completely going for the death punch. If he went 4-2 up in this series, Masterleaf would be on the ace match. Not the ace match, sorry, the match point. So he will take this garrison. He should start focusing down this spike very shortly. There you go, he's going to focus it down now. So that's going to reduce him down to one spike. Unleashed does have this garrison, is aware of that one spike. What's he been doing in the meantime? He does have a second refinery up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he was ecoing behind this, and he is able to take out the spike there from Masterleaf, who's now on 5 and 2, a little bit behind Unleashed UA, but of course he does have a few units rolling around here and there, I believe. Yeah, he's got a few units over here. He's going to do a push, so he is calling in the repair drones. Now, there is actually no units here to destroy them. The Raider buggies with the repair drones. These repair drones are really powerful, by the way, and he's sitting right under them. And you can see here now, this is not going to work from Unleashed UA. He's starting to build Scorpion tanks, but he doesn't have enough. And the Seeker tanks now, this is a problem. He's going to have to use infantry to defend this. There's really no way. Yeah, that Scorpion tank gets focused down. He still has not killed a Seeker tank. These repair drones repair very, very quickly, faster than that of a War Factory, I believe. And he's just keeping these guys at full health here. He's going to try to focus down the Scorpion tank. Needs to reverse move that behind the War Factory. No action taken there. And finally the infantry come down, push these guys away. The repair drones are still there. One Seeker tank was felled in that attack, which was did cause Unleash quite a scare. But nonetheless, he will hold on. He'll gain vision of these repair drones for quite some time till they disappear. They will last quite some time before going down, so they will eventually, there you go, they disappear now, so they all died off. So Black Can units have now made their way down to the bottom of the map. Well, at least one of them has. I'm not sure where the other one went. The other one, no, the Shadow Teams are still alive. These could be really handy. He has obviously, I think he's been bombing power plants because he is replacing some, and yeah, he's going to make a run for it now. But these Shadow Teams are really important. If you keep them alive and just bomb and run and bomb and run, you can do that for the whole game. And it's just unbelievably frustrating for someone to deal with that because, you know, they're stealth, they're so hard to clean up. A lot of people just throw them away after a while. They're just like, oh, I don't care, just throw them away. No, don't throw them away. Run them off to a corner of the map. Even if you forget about them for a while, you can use them later on in the game. A few random units now heading down here. Should be able to clean up this Seeker tank. Looks like, oh, Unleashed did run over all of that Tiberium, so that killed off a vast portion of his units. That was not too good. The other Black Can squad is still inside that structure, so that's where it's hiding. Masterleaf just defending himself. He does have double ref down here. What does Unleashed have? Unleashed has got double ref. One of his harvesters is moving back to the main, which is not too good. We have Scorpion Tank Buggy, which is his weapons of choice here, but at the moment, Masterleaf has only got Seeker tanks on his mind, so the Raider Buggy is not going to be terribly affected. They can obviously tank a lot of damage. These few tanks here will be destroyed in time. They will deal out a decent amount of damage. Unleashed trying to go, sorry, Masterleaf trying to go for the blue tip maybe, or maybe it was for the dead spike. Not 100% sure, but he will be backing off. What's happening up there? Nothing much. He gets a scout off. Another scout gets cleaned up as well, but I don't believe Masterleaf sees what's going on down in this base here. No, he's got no idea what Unleashed is building down. He's going for Dozer Blade, which is very nice. Dozer Blades are coming out, and he's got the Shadow Teams here. He's got the few Scorpion tanks here as well. And we have the Black Hand squad now moving back across here. That one spike still stands, so there is going to be an engagement in the middle of the map here. These guys are going to fight it out, but the Shadow Teams are here as well. They could even just bomb that spike. I think they're going to. Look at that. They actually bomb that straight down. Do we have repair drones getting called in? I thought I saw repair drones, but no, it must just be the Seeker tanks there. He does call in the warp as well. So there you go. I think, yeah, he's calling the repair drone, so he's going to fight this area here, and he's going to take the blue Tiberium. I don't think Unleashed has the DPS. A lot of his tanks up the top here are falling, and now the units over here are also falling as well, and Masterleaf should be able to secure this blue tip at least for a while. Unleashed might just want to back out of there. Yeah, he's pulling back these harvesters now, so he doesn't even have to stay here if he doesn't want to. But Unleashed is now pulling in more tanks. They have Dozer Blade, which is a bit of a problem. He should be able to focus some of these units down now. It's always a good idea to clean up Gunwalkers as often as possible because they tank a lot of damage and they become a big pain later on in the game. But he will be fighting these units here. There is actually a Harvester there. He will be revealed, but Masterleaf's not interested in it, and he now goes for it, realizing that you know, hey, I can actually destroy that, that's fine. Unleashed probably doesn't need to pull back. He probably could have stayed there, you know, he could have easily focused down some of these damaged Seeker tanks, but he lost his Harvester, which is a bit of a problem. Mechapedes are coming out, which you don't really like to see. Oh man, Mechapedes, I mean, you don't like to see them if you're Nod and you don't really have anything to counter. Scorpion tanks will obviously destroy them, and that's some good focus firing there. He got a lot of headshots. Now, Scorpions do cannon damage, which is very effective against the Mechapedes, but you just need to make sure you hit them in the head. And the thing is that there's quite a number of mechas building up here. Some of these are really ready to pop though. Their head is taking a lot of damage. It's really hard to tell, you know, which ones are heavily damaged and such. But Unleashed does have tier 3. He's going for, I believe, laser capacitors, which Masterleaf really doesn't want to see, because laser capacitors on the head of the mecha, you know, see you later. He has got Venoms here. What was he upgrading? It's almost done. It is done now, and he has lasers, but he got caught out there. He got caught out pretty badly. He's not even firing at the head. These Scorpion tanks now getting destroyed. The Venoms are going to try to focus the head, but again, Venoms aren't terribly effective. A few disc segments being forced out from Masterleaf. He gets a mecha kill. He needs to make sure he focuses the head. He's got to watch the chase here. You don't want to chase them. As soon as they start running, you want to back off as well. And there he will snare another one. He needs to snare a few more of these. He's got headshots coming down on them as well. That's very good. He gets another one, but Masterleaf is still pouring in Mechapedes right now. He's going to need an obelisk or something to hold this off. And yeah, he gets another one. Nice with the Venoms there, but the Venoms are getting focused down now. There's still 4 Mechapedes remaining, and there's everything here has been cleaned up. We have an obelisk here, which should one-shot that. Oh, he missed the head. He missed the head and he hit a segment instead. That's unfortunate. So these Mechapedes will escape, but he does have double MCV, but he's not constructing anything. No, that's his only MCV, sorry. I thought it was the second one. He was actually trying to expand to the middle, but Unleashed just does. Oh, he runs over the minefield. That could have been devastating, but he will avoid it there. Now, the best part about being Nod is that you get laser capacitors, you get stealth and air, so if this goes into the late game, Nod is actually really good in this situation because you can get stealth tanks out, they cause a lot of problems. Masterleaf now trying to take the middle field, really big problem for Unleashed, because if he starts refining this, he's going to be able to build a massive army, which is just going to be able to walk into Unleashed space and win the game. It doesn't really matter how much he micros it, but he's got a tech center. I wouldn't mind seeing two stealth tanks come out, harass everything you can, force Seeker tanks out. There is an obelisk here. He gets 2 Mechapedes. That's a nice drop. That is a good drop there. 2 mechas will go down. I think Unleashed Masterleaf is abandoning the mecha harassment now, realizing that there's just too many obelisks, and there's a lot of laser capacitor units down now as well. So this obelisk probably will fall. He will get a few more kills before going down, but yeah, he will fall there. There isn't another one queued, unfortunately. Scorpion tanks in the middle of the map getting shot up a little bit. Masterleaf trying to transition some harvesters around there as well. This minefield does actually claim a Mechapede. There you go. So it will claim a Mechapede eventually. Masterleaf obviously forgetting that it was there, or not realizing it was there in the first place. But the MCV is now under attack, and this is a big problem. He's got nothing here to deal with this. He doesn't have a Redeemer. He's in a lot of trouble. He tries to building block. He could get an obby drop right behind. No, but he puts it over here, which is a bit unusual. But what will he be going for? He goes for the Mechapede, missed the head, and he's going to get EMP locked down now as well. He does try to silo block. That's really all he had time to build. But yeah, Masterleaf is coming through, and he should level the series here, actually. He should level the series at 3 apiece. I think he's going to be able to do it. Yeah, Unleashed UA looked really good, but I think he balked the Flame Rush there. He could have done a lot of damage with it, unable to do so. We have Shards done as well. The Seeker tanks, obviously Masterleaf realizing that he might need those for anti-stealth, anti-air later on, and of course this battle here is pretty much done and dusted. The Scorpion tanks too few in number. Venom's not able to change the tide here, and Unleashed UA is probably moments away from surrendering in this battle. Shards, just too much damage here. We have a Mind Drop, epic Mind Drop, but he gets the whole ground stance there. He gets the stop move, and he should be able to clean most of these up. A lot of Seeker tanks actually going down, but Unleashed UA has fallen. Ooh, and that levels the series at 3 apiece, so it's very tense, it's very tight in the series, but Unleashed could have had that. And it just goes to show how close these games are. Either side could grip victory at any moment, so the score isn't terribly relevant. It's just these guys are so closely matched here. We had that game go for 13.5 minutes, but game number 6 will go to Master. If it's 3-3, we'll jump into game number 7 coming up right now. Okay guys, welcome back. This is game number 7 between Unleashed UA and Masterleaf. And this is going to be a black hand mirror, so obviously Unleashed got the map choice this time. He has selected Smashed Dustbowl as his location. So he will be playing as the blue black hand, I believe. He is the blue black hand on this map. And on the south side, we're going to have Masterleaf playing as the yellow black hand. So deciding to go back to the black hand here on this map here. I always thought that the Tournament Dustbowl and Smash Dustbowl was a really heavy black hand map. it just feels like if Blackhand had a home ground, it would be Tournament Dustbowl or Smash Dustbowl, depending on which way you want to look at it. But Masterleaf will just be going for his single spike. He's going to be going for the safe spike, so the one that's protected by a wall here. Unleashed UA does have scouts heading in that direction. I don't think he's going to be able to get to that building first unless Masterleaf goes the long way around, which he almost did. Oh wow, no, he should still be able to get there first, yeah. And Unleashed realizes it. Good idea to pull back, because at least he's going to be able to save this scouting squad and take that structure. But he should have his own structure. Doesn't send anything out wide, so Cabal's pretty slow. Probably wasn't going to get there anyway, but he will be able to secure his spike a little bit behind, or a few seconds behind Masterleaf. Maybe playing it safe there, but he should get... Masterleaf gets first shots on, and although Unleashed did a lot of damage in his first volley there, actually wins that fight. That's very nice, so that's good for him. Anybody rushing? Anyone rushing? No, looks like Masterleaf is just content just to eco. No Raider Buggy, unless there's already one out. No, I don't believe so. Is Unleashed going to Raider Buggy? No, these guys here, some of them take really big risks when they don't do that, so Unleashed UA is going to eco as well. Second ref is going to plant down. Masterleaf's come down. Unleashed was built at the same time, but he took a few extra second or two to place it there, so nothing too serious. So these guys pretty much mirrored each other in this match here, so again, whoever takes the win here will put a unbelievable amount of pressure on the other player, because obviously if you win this game, you go to match point. This game is going to be just important as the next one, or not even more important than the next one, because it's going to put the other player under that incredible amount of pressure. But a single bite comes out just to dispose of the Raider Buggy there from Masterleaf. And of course it can counter scout as well, but you know, a lot of people who scout with Raider Buggies because they can kill the scouts and they're fast and they're tanky, but the bikes are actually faster. You know, they're a lot faster and they can do more damage, but only to vehicles. But yeah, that's why people scout with Raider Buggies. You can scout with a bike. Some people were just like, oh, I'm going to scout with a bike. Oh, there's actually a few bikes coming. And unfortunately, he does fire at the Harvester, so he lost a volley there. He gets the bike behind the War Factory as well, so it's 1 for 1. And I believe it's going to be 2 for 1 now. There we go. So Masterleaf just bringing a few more bikes. Double War Factory down here by Unleashed. He's got 4 Harvesters out. He didn't even get a shot off. Oh my god, did he not fire a shot then? There's more bikes coming now from Masterleaf. Yeah, he's going to have to draft. Really should have done that a little bit sooner, but he does have double War Factory. Unable to produce out of the second War Factory though, by the looks of things. Could be having a few issues there. He's got power back up now. He's going to expand. But yeah, he needs to watch out. Masterleaf's just going to pick at these Harvesters a little bit. Is he going to get a kill on that bike? He does score a bike kill. Nice work. So these guys just trading off a few bikes here. That Harvester getting some repairs. So very important to keep your Harvesters at full health, because harassment is going to happen in this matchup. It's just a matter of time. 5 and 2 here by Masterleaf. He's got an expansion with a ref down as well, and Unleashed is only 5 and 2, so he's down already. I mean, he's got an extra War Factory, but he doesn't have the refinery. He's a little bit behind. His ability to produce units is a lot greater than that of what Masterleaf's is at the moment. He did go for a hand of nod, so he's obviously planning on continuing to eco, and he's just going to defend, and he's going for the infantry upgrade, so he doesn't seem to have a problem with trying to defend this out for a little while, so we're going to have to see how that goes. A few bikes buggies making their appearance over here now as well, and the Raider Buggy just there to clean up some of these scouts. He will come in and he will take a swing at that Harvester, but I believe Masterleaf will probably just retreat that back, but Unleashed doesn't even want to commit to that right now. He needs to watch out. Yeah, he needs to watch out. There are some rocket squads there, so that's a bit of a problem for him. He is going to back off and move to the top right hand side here. Unleashed does have a refinery down now, but Masterleaf's probably got 2. No, not quite. He's still a long way off from a second refinery. The infantry investment has obviously slowed him down a little bit, but it means that the bike buggy, basically, he's got map control, but he can't harass with the bike buggy. And getting shot up on this garrisonable structure is not good either. These bikes here will move back, but you will actually save them, which is not too bad. But Masterleaf will forego his spike. Not terribly bad, but the longer it goes on, Unleashed will have that extra piece of income. What's happening over here? There is going to be a push towards the middle. I think Masterleaf is probably going to try to take the blue tib. He's got a few empty Harvesters here. He could move to the middle and take the blue Tiberium. Unleashed might have taken a slice of that already. I believe he may have done so, because that blue tib field should be more grown than that by now. So Unleashed has helped himself a little bit. There is a garrison here, which is going to be able to start picking apart these guys. He does de-garrison and make a run for it. But, oh, he throws the grenades, and he gets back in. Oh my god, that is going to do a lot of damage. And look at that, firing at his own units there. That he got a lot of bang for his buck out of that. So there you go. Oh, what are you doing, Unleashed? You're sending your Harvester back, so that's obviously proof that he was taking it before. And there you go, on the ball, pulling it back. That's well done. You really got to watch those. A Masterleaf will spot. He will spot the buggy coming from the left-hand side flank, so he has a few moments to get into position. He's got Flame Cabals and his own bikes there. Not a lot else. He has a tier 2, no Dozer Blades on the way. This power plant, pretty vulnerable. Unleash is like, yep, cool, I might as well pick this one off. Good idea, you know, if there's these power plants or outlying structures you can easily kill, then you definitely take the opportunity to do so, because that's just going to lessen his infrastructure. Tech is down here from Masterleaf, and he looks like Unleash is going to lose his spike. He's going to bring in the buggies, but a little bit too slow. He could have saved that if he was faster on the response time there. These forces will be destroyed. Battle markers over here. A small group of infantry has actually made it across, but the buggies, I believe, will be recalled once they realize that that's there. Unleash not really responding very quickly at all here. He's got to watch out. His harvesters are under attack, and he's getting hit from a few different sides here. He will lose that harvester. The buggies do respond, and they should be able to clean up the infantry. There's just so many buggies here at the moment. We got battle markers down there. No, it's just infantry standing on the Tiberium. Unleashed UA is bringing his whole force across now. He's got a lot of bikes and a lot of buggies. You know, this is actually becoming quite a powerful force here right now, especially the vast amount of buggies he has. It's pretty crazy. Masterleaf does have fully upgraded infantry now. He's got charged particle beam. He's going to come down here. There's not a lot to defend though. There is a one-click plant, so we can expect the clicks. There's the clicks, and he does sell off. Nice response time there from Unleashed UA, but he will be rushing into space, forces the obelisk drop, but he should be able to milk most of this infantry. He could camp this area here and just stay out of the range of the obelisk. That should be fine, but he's pulling all the way back. Oh man. Is he afraid of something? I'm not sure. He must realize that Masterleaf is in a pretty awkward position because he spent so much on Techie. He really does not have a lot to defend. He's really heavily relying. Oh, he got counter-clicked. He got counter-clicked there. He's not going to be impressed with that. He's not going to be impressed at all. A second MCV comes out. A second MCV it is, but the Raider buggies are going to respond to me like, hang on a second. What are you doing? What are you? He's going to try to fire at it, but I think he's going to have to realize that these Raider buggies just don't have the DPS, and he can actually go ahead and kill these infantry units here, which he will do so. He'll clean up a vast majority of the infantry. There's a flame tank here, but the obelisk response immediately gets it. That could have been a huge problem there for Masterleaf. If he didn't have an obelisk queued, that flame tank could have easily destroyed that MCV, and these Raider buggies now are going to back off, realizing that's not the way to go. 2 flame tanks. Oh my god, how did they even get there? How did they even get there? I don't know. How did they get there? I still don't know. What? How do they get on the opposite side of the base? Unleash, you're in so much trouble. 2 elite flame tanks, and they are destroying everything. Oh man, this is critical damage. This is critical damage right now. He needs to stop this right now. He's got 2 elite flame tanks. He's not going to bother with the MCV, realizing he probably is going to lose this unit before. Oh, look at all the Raider buggies that died. He's got a heroic flame tank. He just lost a ton of Raider buggies as well. That was massive. That was massive. Oh my god. Unleashed UA has almost nothing to his name here. This game just went disastrous in a few moments. That's all it took for the whole game to just completely turn on its head. Unleashed has no money. He has no expansion. He has almost nothing left. He's going to be fighting fully upgraded infantry. He's got the charge particle, but he does not have the disciple. Got a lot of black hand here, which is really going to help him out, but well, at the end of the day, charge particle beams coming down as well, and yeah, that is not going to work out. Double ref here for Masterleaf. Didn't even worry about this base. Oh, yeah, actually, it does have an MCV over here. So he has dual MCV himself. Wow, maybe he can rally. Maybe he can rally. But he's going to need a refinery, quick, smart. He's going to need to start refining ASAP. Masterleaf is really refining quite slowly over here. 3 and 1, a lot of Tiberium there as well. Flame tanks being produced again, realizing they have pretty good economic value right now to get into the enemy base. Blue tip is there for the taking. Masterleaf going to secure that. Unleash really should be trying to get that as well, because he kind of needs it. He put another ref back, or he put both the refs back down on this area here just because there's a lot of Tiberium and it's relatively easy to defend. These harvesters aren't bugged. They're just kind of hugging each other for that spot in the queue there. Not a lot of people really care how they refine, just as long as they do it. So they are both refining now. But here we go. Masterleaf has now been like, okay, I can just chill for a bit, and I can actually just build up, and there's going to be some flame tanks rolling in. He doesn't really have anything to stop these. He's just got infantry. These units will move through his base now, and yeah, he's only got charge particle. He's got double charge particle though, so this could destroy them. He might want to try to save that refinery. I believe he can. Flame tanks killing flame tanks is just really awkward. He has an elite flame tank there. Did he take? Was that the tier 2? I believe it might have been. We have a flame tank over here as well, so there's flame tanks on both sides. Masterleaf does spot this base, but of course Unleashed UA should be able to defend it out. Raider buggies there pushing it back. Oh, a lot of power just got destroyed, and he's going to get even more power plants now. This flame tank very, very close to going heroic though. Very close indeed. He's going to chase it down. More flame tanks rolling, and he's got no power grid. There is no power grid. There's infantry here as well. Oh my god, Unleashed UA is falling apart. These flame tanks are just going straight down the guts now. They don't even care. He does have a heroic flame tank. Oh, he does lose it though, so it does go down, but there's infantry over here. He needs double drops, but he needs them on 3 fronts right now. And this MCV, he does pack it up. He does pack it up. Is this a vapor bomb? It is a vapor bomb. Oh my god, and he just lost it. The MCV being destroyed. No ground control here either. There's no ground control, and Masterleaf has an MCV. He has not yet deployed it. Tiv Vane comes down, so he's going to Tiv Vane Unleash just to finish him off, just to push him out of this game series here. And I think Masterleaf is going to take the victory, and he'll lead it 4 games to 5 and put the pressure right on Unleashed UA here. Battlemark is raging across both fronts now, but I think it's just a matter of time. Surprisingly, there's almost no harvesters there. I'm not sure if Unleashed had a counterattack of some kind or if Masterleaf just moved them. But the Redeemer is here. He has nothing to counter this. He has no EMP coils either, so he really has no chance at trying to defend this out. There is battle markers over here, but it's just infantry sitting on Tiberium. There's a flame tank there, but unless he's planning on taking out the entire enemy base. Look at this, he's being forced to put Scorpion tanks, because the only thing they have, they just get one shot as well by the Redeemer. They don't have Dozer blades. That's a big problem, that one flame tank. Yeah, these flame tanks are getting cleaned up. There's a few of them in there now, and it's going to be, yeah, look at this double ref down here. Masterleaf has complete control of this map, and he's going to rage gen as well, but really there's not a lot left that he can do. He's actually got 1 hard point still remaining in the Redeemer. He's got a flame unit in there, but the other hard point is not yet being utilized, so we'll have to see what he's going to do with that. But I don't think it's going to matter. He's going to focus down the MCV, and with the War Factory just here, there's virtually nothing that Unleashed UA can do in this game, so he's going to fall in this game here. It's pretty much a matter of time, so I'm just going to mark it down on my list as well, because yeah, there's no way he's coming back from that. He does drop a portal or a Hand of Nod right at the last moment, but that's not really going to save him. So wow, Masterleaf is on a 4-3, or he's winning. He's leading the series now 4-3. He's regained the lead, and now he's got Unleashed UA on match point, and he definitely want to finish it in the next game. That's going to put a lot of pressure on. Unleashed is going to be under pressure. Masterleaf would want to close it out, but can Unleashed rally? He must win the next 2 games to stay in this series. Best of 9, Unleashed UA versus Masterleaf. Stay tuned, game number 8 is coming up right now. Okay guys, welcome back to game number 8. This could be the final game if Unleashed UA does not win. It's 4 games to 3 in favour of Masterleaf. Masterleaf needs to win this game to secure the series. If he loses it, Unleashed takes it to an ace match, and the pressure will be unbelievable. But Black Hand versus GDI, Unleashed UA has selected Winter Meltdown. I always feel good on this map because I had a hand in designing it. Not that if I showed you guys the original design and what Predator ended up doing with it, it's vastly different, but it's got a similar map. You can see the resemblance there, but Predator changed it so much over time for balance issues and just map design. But I still think it's a very nice map. It's a very good map. It's really interesting. There's a lot of Tiberium on it. People don't seem to realize just how much Tiberium we have on this map here, but Masterleaf will be playing as GDI. There is a safe spike, of course, on the bottom left. That's the only capturable structure on the map, is just this one spike that each side have. There used to be a second one on top of the plateau, but or the plateau here, but Predator did remove those, so not looking to retain those ones there. Or maybe it was the only one, or maybe he moved it back here. I can't even remember the first installments of it. They changed the map a little bit before settling down to its final design. Masterleaf does grab this garrison, very defensible because it's up on the high ground, so a lot of units can't really reach up there. And of course gives you a lot of vision. There's a lot of buildings, a lot of very strategic buildings on this map. Like this building here gives you vision almost to the edge. You can actually sneak right down here, but it gives you almost to the edge and vision up to here. This one gives you vision of here and here, and vision here and here. So the buildings are placed in very strategical points on this map. You need to identify which ones are the best to garrison. Quite a few of them are good to garrison. Look at that, he does block off. He blocks the scout as well, and that's because he's going to flame rush him. So there you go. Pay more attention to the game than the map now. So Masterleaf, I'd expect probably, he's not pitbull scouting, so maybe he's not too fussed. Maybe he thinks that Unleashed is going to play it safe on this map. But it's Cabals versus Rifleman squads, and we all know how that's going to end. The Cabals, of course, with their high DPS, will win that fight eventually, but it will take them a very long time to do so. But yeah, I believe there was no pitbull scout out, so yeah, Masterleaf has no idea what's coming. No, he can't see what's coming, so He's got no idea that there is a flame rush on its way. But he's building pit bulls, and again, if I go 3 and 2 and I still suspect there's a flame rush, I do still build a bunch of pit bulls, because it doesn't really set you behind, because it gets you some pit bulls to run around on the map and force a response out of your opponent. Even if they have to just draft and stuff, it still slows down their build. You can't just let a bunch of pit bulls roam free. MCV stopping momentarily there, just a little bit unsure on what he's going to be doing, so he is just driving around, just having a look. He does have a scout down here, so he can spot anything that's over there. I'm not sure where the Reckoner is, actually. There is a pit bull here, and he probably suspects there is a Reckoner because there's only one refinery, 3 harvesters. Where is it? There it is. It does deploy, so he force deploys it before taking too much damage. He is trying to get the war factory. He does not have a silo queued. It was a gun tower, which you really want. You want a watchtower queued first before anything else. But this Reckoner will be taking a lot of damage. He should degarrison now. He does degarrison, but he needs to force move because the harvester is here. And oh man, he gets an epic crush off there. That was a lot of damage. But yeah, you can force move Black Hand Squad, because if you degarrison a Reckoner that's under fire, they will basically immediately suppress, so you want to force move them. And again, Black Hand have so much like armor, like rocket damage does nothing to them anyway, so you don't need a suppress. You can just force move them, split them in 2 different directions, and then the harvesters just can't crush them, because the idea is, even if this harvester is trying to crush you, pull the harvesters off the line for as long as possible. But he got the war factory, which is going to slow him down a fair bit. He's got infantry here to defend, and double ref, very defensive up against the side of the river here. Of course, there is a back entrance which you want to be careful of. Unleash kind of really needs to repair this power plant. He kind of needs that, so yeah, I'm not sure. That's upgraded as well. Masterleaf does not put it down. Oh, he does put it down. Last shot there. I don't know if he put the repair tool on that, he would have saved it, but that's an important structure. That was $1,000 power plant, you know. It's and he pretty much lost no pit bulls for it. Maybe he lost 1, but it didn't seem to think like he lost any. But Unleashed UA will likely be going for an expand. No, he's going for another structure, so he needs another power plant before he can expand. So is he going to expand now? No, he's actually going to go for another structure. So Masterleaf has expanded, so you got to watch out. If GDI gets too powerful and you don't harass them, they will just run away with it sometimes in these series. You really got to, if you're an odd faction and you're playing against a GDI, you kind of want to harass them. I mean, there are strategies where you don't have to harass them, but most of the time you want to try to like lessen their economy, because their units are simply better than yours. You know, you've got units that are designed for fast attack, hit and run. GDI have got units designed for dealing and taking a lot of damage, but they're also very slow. So you don't want to have to end up fighting a really massive tank force with like bikes and buggies. It just doesn't work. He looks like he's going to go into infantry, but I think Masterleaf has already spotted the shrine is there. So he's actually moving some of these infantry squads out. So he's going to have Disciple. And of course, he might be planning on taking some of these structures, because these structures are a bit of a pain. Masterleaf just trying to focus it down now to get it out of the way, because that's really the only structure that he's got to be worried about, because it's very close to his base. APC's on the way now as well. Infantry now making a move. These buildings are going to be a big problem. It will prevent Masterleaf from moving armor or units through the middle of the map unless he wants to engage and take damage, which is always going to be cost effective for Unleashed. Oh, he's found a gap. He's found a gap. He's used the rear entrance here to come in. He should be able to snipe down a harvester, and he's just going to drive through it. Oh, that was great thinking there. He's driven straight through. The pit bulls are in the wrong direction now, and he's going to go straight down there. That was a good move. He lost a couple of bikes, but that was very well thought out by Unleashed. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. And he's going to try to find another gap to get out, and he should be able to find one. He needs to pull down a little bit here, but no, he's going to go up that. No, he's going to go around. So very, very hit and miss there. But he got a harvester for, like, 3 or 4 bikes, which is great. Black Hand Squads, no, sorry, not Black Hand Squads. We have squads here. No APM. He does clean up the infantry force that was stuck out. They didn't take any of the buildings. That's a problem. That was a problem. He really kind of needed to take those buildings. If he had these 2 buildings here, he could have just spewed out rockets, but now there's a lot of APCs, and he's going to take these buildings here. He could continue to take these buildings as well, make it very, very difficult for Masterleaf to move into this area. He's got 1 rocket squad in there. It's not enough. APM is probably moments away. Yeah, it is. It's not too far away, and he should have that secured. Battle marker up there. MCV is making a move, probably just to the other side to get ready for another expansion. But yeah, Masterleaf does move in. APM was not done, and that has allowed him to capitalize. He could even he needs to get these guys up off the ground so they can take that structure, because that could have 3 rockets in it. It's only got 2 rockets in it. And he will be moving these APCs in, but again, the APCs are kind of just trading. It's a very small amount of infantry. There's not actually a lot there. Scorpion tanks are here now as well. Only 4 Scorps, no Dozer Blades. So again, these Shredder turrets are drawing fire. A lot of the APCs have taken a lot of damage. And yeah, this attack will be stopped and halted. Meanwhile, APCs getting destroyed by bikes. There are bikes here. I'm not sure where the Orcas went, because we did see Orcas being built, but the APCs are backing off. They are backing out. There is a V35 to draw fire. They had a rifleman squad. And here the Orcas. The Orcas are over here. Oh, they bunch up. They bunch up. Oh, he's lucky to lose just a single Orca there, but it will obviously prevent him from destroying a third harvester. He gets 2, but he doesn't have enough. Oh, he needs to watch out. He needs to watch out. He needs to make sure he chooses his way out of there very, very carefully. Otherwise, he will lose more Orcas. But Unleash just trying to rally here. He's got those bikes. He's still microing the bikes. He's actually still got them all. I'm surprised he hasn't actually killed any harvesters or anything. Not that I've seen. He might have picked off one, I guess. So there's actually a harvester over here that's in a little bit of trouble. Shatterer tanks coming out now, which is something you really don't want to see against Blackhand, because it will just go straight through all your infantry squads, and they're really hard to deal with. Looks like he did pick off another Orca, so that's nice work there. But yeah, there's actually a couple of Shatterer tanks here now, and the Scorpions aren't going to be enjoying seeing those either, because APCs with Shatterer tanks, that's something that's hard to break. He's going to need to take these garrisons and make sure he knows what he's doing with those. He does have a few rockets in that garrison here. He might want to transition to the other one so they can fire out at those units moving across the face there. But Unleashed, what are you doing, buddy? Are you expanding? No, he does have a structure queue. We'll have to see what that is. This is going to be a tech center. I think he needs a big army. That's what he needs, not a tech center right now. He dropped something. I'm not sure what it was. There's pit bulls in his main, killing a harvester. And he does have these buildings garrisoned, but they're only cabals. The rest of these buildings here are garrisoned as well with rockets, triple rockets. They'll take a while to get through. Masterleaf will eventually get through them, but he'll probably lose too much. These infantry squads here should be pulled back towards the structures so that all the infantry can fire at the same time. At the moment, he's just putting these guys out in front, and they're actually getting picked apart. And we can see now he's going to start to demolish some of these structures. Battle marker over there, he's just defending out his field. And Unleashed UA getting ready to defend this area. He needs a lot more infantry, I think. The garrisons are going to give him a nice edge, though. These garrisons are going to play a pretty big part. Battle marker's raging over there. He should be able to focus. It doesn't look like the rocket squad can actually shoot down there, which is a bit of a pain. But he's got bikes here. He's going to be forced to engage with bikes, which is a bit of a problem. He could pick off that Shatterer tank. He fires. He kind of splits his fire pretty heavily. This structure here still has quite a bit of health on it, and he's still going to be spewing out rockets here. He does snipe down the Shatterer tank, which is very nice. Get some splash damage on that one as well. Masterleaf, though, has expanded down here. There is some infantry coming over here, but he could easily defend that with watchtowers. He's going to take some damage to his harvesters. Meanwhile, Masterleaf is still engaging a big chunk of infantry. This is much, much better. He's got no cabals, which is the problem. There's a cabal he needs to move forward so he can boost the combat effectiveness of the infantry here, but he will be able to crush this army with the help of the garrisons. That garrison does fall, but this one here now picks up its place. He might just want to take out the garrison so it stops blocking the line of sight here, but Masterleaf will be pushed back. Meanwhile, what's happening over here? Orcas rallying to the bottom here. They don't have hard points, but there's the bikes are coming down here. I'm not sure if this is intentional or what, but he might just be getting a lucky break here, and he will be able to destroy one Orca. He's going to start firing at the bikes. 2 Orcas go down, and he should be able to clean up most of them. Yeah, all the Orcas are going to fall here, so that's unfortunate. A lot of the bikes do get destroyed, so that will prevent that harassment from hitting any particular side. A few towers there getting ready for the defense, but not required. Masterleaf might want to switch into hammerheads now. He does have a tier 3 and a tier 4 power. Wow, I'm not sure what he's planning to do with that. You only really need this if you've got a big army, like, the Space Command Army, so you can hit another army, so your army can take it out. No cabals here, which is a bit of a problem. Cabals do boost the combat effectiveness, like I mentioned before. Probably say a bit too much. We have the Zone Trooper drop pod, though, and Masterleaf has been known to do this. He uses the drop pod. There's actually going to be engagement over here as well, and those bikes up there will be destroyed, but these infantry squads didn't get time to get to the building. One of the squads did get to the building, which is fine, but I'm not sure how many harvesters went down, but it would have been quite a few. The Zone Troopers now trying to get out of there. They do have scanner packs, which increases their range, so that's very nice to have that as well. Makes them shoot a bit further, but yeah, Unleash is actually going to be able to destroy the army in the center here. He's just simply got too much even without the cabals. Hammerheads are now responding, but the problem is the ground army has been cleaned up, and I don't think it really matters anymore. I'm not sure where these rocket squads are going. Oh my god, he's given them a move order. That is terrible. These APCs just having free reign at killing these rocket squads now. He's realized his mistake and fixed it. That's not what you want to have happen at this stage in the game. But we got a few units down here being fired at. The Zone Troopers will be pulling away here. Those guys are skittering away, but Marv is on its way as well. We could use the Zone Troopers to garrison just to get more bang for his buck. But Unleashed UA is not looking too threatening in this series. Surprisingly, he has got all these buildings garrisoned, so that is a good win for him. This Harvester, which has wandered over here as well, should be destroyed. There's really no way that's going to get away. But yeah, destroyed on the outskirts there. Bits and pieces falling into the water there. Look at how they actually do fall down into it, so that's pretty clever. Physics. But we have a lot of hammerheads now, and hammerheads are always good against black hand. It forces, I mean, it really has actually got zone troopers in them. Does he have? He does. He's put the zone troopers in them. That's even deadlier. I mean, I don't usually garrison the hammerheads unless it's with rifleman squads against black hand, just because, you know, Tibcore can easily spell their doom, and you can't dodge Tibcore. Once it's fired, it's going to hit you. Unlike other AA weapons, things like that, you can try to duke them out. But the Marv is out. He's got more zone trooper squads coming to garrison that up, and he's probably just going to Marvis the middle field. And he's going to try to attack these structures here, try to focus them down. The rocket squads are going to fire. One is cracked open, and the infantry now are completely going to get cleaned up. But yeah, these rocket squads here unable to really take down any of the hammerheads. And Masterleaf is moving to the middle area here now. He's got a lot of APCs. He's got zone hammerheads. He's got a Marv. His MCV is making a move as well. And he's even going to clean up this garrison here. That's probably... No, he actually gets it before he loses any. He might want to pull these hammerheads back because they are so heavily damaged now. There's a lot in the red there. And with zone troopers in them, you don't really want to throw them away. But of course, I guess he wants to keep up the pressure at the moment because he is continuing to push forward here. Unleash, what have you got? He's probably got a Redeemer. He's got a big bunch of infantry. He still has this garrison here. He's going to try to fight this one here. He does lose the garrison immediately and still hasn't lost any of those hammerheads. A little bit of luck involved in that there, but all these garrisons have been completely destroyed now. This one here still stands. None of them have actually collapsed, so the fighting hasn't become so intense that they're just falling to the ground. I'm not sure where. He did have a tech center, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he had a tech center and he was going for a Redeemer. Maybe he lost it. Maybe he sold it off. Maybe he lost his tech center. Do we have Firehawks? No, we don't have Firehawks. Haven't seen them all series, although very little GDI use probably explains that. But the Marv is here now. Unleashed UA is going to have to try to defend this off with what he's got. I'm not sure if this is going to work too well for him. We've got the Marv coming in. There's a lot of infantry here. The zone heads are up the top. And yeah, you can see that if he can actually clean up everything on the ground, and the zone heads don't want to really overcommit here as well. The zone heads are spread out, so they are in a big line here at the moment. A lot of damage. Shockwave artillery comes down. The shockwave comes down. A lot of hammerheads now taking, not too much damage. I guess some of them were destroyed. The shockwave, I think he shockwaved his own Marv, which was pretty bad, but you know what? I don't think it's going to matter. Unleashed UA is falling in this series. Masterleaf has a base, a big base in the center. We're not even going to bother looking at that, but Masterleaf has won the series. He has defeated Unleashed UA 5-3 in this best of 9 series. So Masterleaf takes it. Congratulations, he's going to the grand final to play for the top prize. Unleashed UA had a great tournament, but unfortunately was not able to come through with the goods there. He will be going to play myself in 3rd position. All the videos are on my channel, my YouTube channel, but well done to both players there. Again, Unleashed led the series twice before Masterleaf mounted his final assault there, so could have gone either way. Very tight series. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll bring you some more Kane's Wrath videos as soon as possible.